Christian Conciliation Document Section 4, page 7. Background to this letter. After many years I decided, with God's grace and the Holy Spirit's power of renewing my mind, to forgive John Hembrow for his betrayal, abuse, and cover-ups which had caused trauma, shame, upset, and catastrophe in my life for many years. It wasn't just what he did, but how he did it. I decided to let him back into my life, as I felt sorry for him and it was good for family. This was difficult in the natural, as how could I forget what he had done? Again, I had forgiven them, but also had not forgotten discernment or the truth of the matter. I had invited John and Judy to a Christmas lunch with my daughters 2 years ago. In 2016, after not seeing them for many years, I have seen him on a few occasions for coffee since. The meetings were pleasant. None of the past was brought up, or the effects that were still present in my life. I was praying that the truth would come out, and there would be an apology, and one day we would be able to talk about what happened. It was good that all the kids had gotten together that Christmas. In October 2017, I was with John Hembrow and he had been showing me one of his many properties, Vantage, and he took me to lunch at 150, his hotel. I was proud of his achievements, and had told him so. During lunch I had mentioned to John in a casual way, "You do know what you did years ago, don't you?" To which he answered, "What do you mean?" "You should thank me," I said quietly. "You know there were agreements, contracts, everything." To which he interjected abruptly, "You're a liar. There was no agreements, contracts with you or Hans. There was nothing." I looked at him in disbelief and thought, as I thought he might have offered an apology. But then I thought he might have Alzheimer's disease. Total denial. I was genuinely concerned. Later, John drove me home and I was quite upset inside. A few weeks after my birthday, which was on the 20th of October, John Hembrow called, and I asked him if we could meet again to discuss these matters, as I had been tossing and turning. At night, he started to remember some of the events again that occurred. It was re-traumatizing me. He then started to get very aggressive and said it was too hard for him. I said all we have to do is talk and listen to each other. We have to treat it like a game of chess where you get to talk for 10 minutes. Then we hit the bell and I get to talk for 10 minutes. Quietly. He then got loud and said that he was not prepared to do that, and it was too emotionally hard for him. I then said, then we should go to Pastor to help us, and talk it through. He then got angry, said no, I'm not doing that, and hung up the phone. He then sent me this letter from his corporate email demanding I write everything down on paper. It was not from his personal email with Judy at home, but from his work email, the Rayjon group. This is the correspondence, and the letter.